Greetings, Glitter Gang, and happy Thursday. Welcome back to Kathryn Scraps Live. My name is Kathryn. It's Thursday, September 22nd, and you're here for the Christmas in July project. We made really excellent progress last week on this project. We got the construction done for all of the inserts for the large file folder pages. So the only thing left to do is get those matted, and then here's an example of what the three look like. So they're there, so we need to get those matted and then get the flaps done basically, and then the large file folders will be finished. After that, it's just a matter of doing the insides of these, figuring out what we want to do with the insides of these, and making an insert to go in the back pocket. And then of course the cover, but let's not, we don't need to worry too far ahead. So all right, there is a playlist for this project. If you're just coming across this video just all alone out in the wilderness, there is a playlist for this project. It is always linked in the video description, so you can check out how to make everything in this book if you so desire. All right, so let's just quickly remind everyone that next week is book club. We will be having a book club discussion. We will be discussing this book, The Lighthouse Keeper's Daughter by Hazel Gaynor. That is the September book club book. I haven't read it, so I don't know what it's about very much at all. But this is a good reminder to me that I need to get it from the library and read it. So we will be discussing this next week. If you would like to participate in those discussions, or you have any plans of reading this book and you don't want to risk being spoiled, you have 7 days to get it read. So that's that. And then that's just a reminder, next month we'll be reading The Night Watchman by Louise Erdrich. This book will be the October book. And to see the books we have left for the full rest of the year, there they are. We're getting to the end. Not too many. We just have the library book, which will be our nonfiction book for this year. And then the two Christmas things that we'll read in December. And if December is looking really busy, what we will do is we will drop probably a Redbird Christmas and just read The Night Before Christmas. So, and The Night Before Christmas by Nikolai Gogol is not the inspiration for the poem that you may be familiar with. My understanding is they have nothing to do with each other whatsoever. So, all right, here we go. So, greetings to everyone. Hello to Donna, Beverly, and Carol Joan. Welcome to all of you. It's Thursday, the best day of the week in crafting. Barbara Jean, hello, welcome. Gretchen, greetings. Beverly, two Beverlys today. Beverly and Linda, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello also to Melanie and Brenda, Catherine and Ella. So pleased to see all of you. Pat, welcome to you as well. And we have here, I did mention we had a spicy kitten. It's so funny. I have not seen Marcel the whole time I've been awake today. And then as soon as I came up to the office and started getting ready for the show, he just appeared to say hi. But he's done with me. I guess I was boring and now he's left. So we may not actually have any kitten content today. I know that you'll all get through it somehow. Together we will survive. We will survive the lack of kitten content. All right, so he'll be back. He probably will be back. So yeah, that's a good guess. Okay, so we just need to cover this flap, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure it, and I'm going to write the measurement down on all. So it's 3.5 by 6.5. Okay. So this is a note to myself. so that we don't have to measure, because by the time I get to them again, I will have forgotten. So I'm just gonna write it on all of them. And you can absolutely do this on your projects. I recommend it. Write down what your pattern paper is going to be so that you don't have to keep remeasuring if you have, you know, done a project where all the pages are the same size. All right, there we go. Okay, so starting with this one now, we just need to pick a pattern of paper that we're going to want on the two flaps of this. Last week after the show, I stayed up late and trimmed and organized all of the scraps and whatnot from this project, as you can see. So we're in a much better place now. And what I might do for this one is, no, I would not like that. I would not. So we definitely have some more options. However, yeah, this is a great pen. I've been using the Precise V5s since high school. That's when I started really liking them. And they come in a number of colors. So, you know, when I had a job where we had to do all signatures in blue, it was always really handy to have, you know, a blue one and a black one. Okay. So I didn't see a scrap that I loved. So let's go to the full sheets. And take a look. Take a look. It's in a book. Now you have that in your head for the rest of the day. How did you guys escape the reckoning? Okay. What to do? So I think what we're going to do is grab one of the, oh, hello. Are you here to say hi to all your friends? Oh, 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 oh. Scary. Very scary. Look how big Marcel is, everyone. Marcel had to go to the vet on Tuesday. Right? Poor Marcel had to go to the vet. Yes. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeedy. Tuesday vet, but the vet said Marcel's growth was great. He was very healthy. They said he had impressive shoulder muscles. Impressive shoulder muscles, Marcel. And we're currently waiting for his ringworm culture to come back to find out if he's still carrying the fungus or if he has become a non-carrier of the fungus. And I was the one who had to take him to the vet. And so, oh, poor little guy. He just hates the vet. And, you know, no cats... No cats like the vet, but I've never seen any. I mean, Marcel will do anything for a chicken heart, for example, and so I thought I would put a chicken heart in his. I would put a chicken heart in his cat carrier, and maybe, you know, maybe he'd be a little more just politely disposed to chicken heart, or to the vet, if he, you know, got his like favorite thing. Oh no. Not only would he not eat the chicken heart on the way there, he wouldn't eat the chicken heart at the vet, and he wouldn't eat the chicken heart on the way home. He was boycotting chicken hearts. Hi, sweetie. All right, climb on my back. Thank you. Yeah, coming for the microphone. I'm on to you. I'm on to you now. I'm on to your ways, sir. Okay. I think what we're going to do is we're going to use this one. Hey, do you think they want to hear cat noms? Do you think that's what they want? Do you think they only are here for Marcel content? Clearly. So he wouldn't eat any his chicken heart. And then of course the vet saw the chicken heart and was like, "What the heck is that?" And I was like, "Oh, it's just a chicken heart." And so I don't know what they thought, if he coughed up one of his organs or something. But hey, are you trying to bite their faces? Are you trying to bite their faces? Okay. We're going to use this, all right? And we're just going to cover this little divide with some embellishment of some kind. So I'm going to leave the embellishments out, and we'll start with that. So anyways, yeah, and he fought the vet. We had, at one point, had to have 2 vet techs holding him down for examination. I mean, he was not having it. He was not having it. He wasn't. All right. All right, Cheeto Burrito. But we got through it. And while he was there, he got his boosters for some of his vaccines. So he's all set. Hi. Hi, Nugget. All right. So we're going to put this here. So we just want to cover that with something. I don't know what yet, but probably one of these embellishments from the collezione. Okay. Maybe this nutcracker is the way to go. He'll stick up a little bit, but I mean, no big deal. All right. Let's go ahead and do that. What's up, burrito? Oh. Oh. I'm going to cut out between the nutcracker's legs first, because it's easier to cut things out. No. That's not for you. That's not for little kittens. That's not for kittens. Okay. You're going to get me in trouble. You're going to hurt your little paw. And the vet was able to confirm that, yeah, he probably doesn't have food allergies. It was the ringworm the whole time that was making him so itchy. Are you learning how to craft, bud? You want this? Boop. Into the trash. Yeah, in his little short life, he has seen the vet. He is supervising. Isn't he cute? Isn't he cute? In his short little life, he has seen the vet a lot, and for not good things, you know. I mean, when he was TNR'd, he had to go straight to emergency surgery for his eye. And who knows what else, you know, has befallen the little munchkin in his street cat life. And also, I think he's just not confident he's coming back yet. Because the cat carrier is a real, you know, that causes him real distress. And we leave it in an area of the house so that where the cats see it every day. So it's not this, you know, hidden thing, and it can take on their smells and things. And he just hates it. So you put him in it and it's just sad, sad, sad cries. But they checked his little teeths, and they checked his eye socket, and his socket is all great, and he doesn't have any ear mites. So what a good little guy. Yes, yes. And impressive shoulder muscles. Impressive. And he went from 4 pounds to 5.5 pounds. Good job, Marcel. Good job. So let me get myself fully on camera here. So luckily, he doesn't have to go back again for a while. Not unless unless he's still active for ringworm. And I guess some cats are always just kind of, always have ringworm, just kind of like, always have the fungus, but it doesn't always infect them. And just like, you know, people kind of always have staph. Some people always have staph on living on their skin, but it doesn't infect you, you know, because your immune system is doing what your immune system is supposed to do. So, you know, it could be that he's one of those cats, and that because of his eye, the abscess, and all his surgeries, and just not being a malnourished little street cat, he couldn't fight it off. And that it'll clear up. And it is already improving because he's growing his hair back, which is a good sign that his immune system is on its way. You're a sleepy baby. He's a sleepy little baby. Yeah. Oh, okay. It was all just to lull me into a false sense of security. Is that it? Okay. All right. Okay. No. No, no, no. Oh, no. Help me. Oh, if I give you, okay, I'm going to give you part of it. Now, see, now it's just a fun game. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, but he was in the window to get his boosters for some of his vaccines, you know, to finish some of his vaccines. So that we also took care of that. And so he's been kind of sleepy for the last couple days. So he's been a little sleepy. All right. So now I'm going to ink. And then what we're going to do is, you brought that back. Thank you. Good boy, Marcel. Good boy. All right, if I put it so that his leg is covering that little strip, so kind of like this, then his hat is going to stick up a lot over the top. So I just would want to reinforce his hat a little bit. I'm going to use some cardstock. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Okay. Sir, we're doing a tutorial and this nutcracker does not want to be killed by you. He doesn't. Okay. He just wants to live his nutcracker life. Live his nutcracker life. I know, it's funny because when he's so sleepy, see, he's still a little sleepy today, aren't you, buddy? Yeah, you're still sleepy. When he's so sleepy, he's so cute, and then once he's recharged, it's like he's a maniac. He does seem to want to help him become a crafter, doesn't he? Yeah. Nope. All right. He and Tiny Cat are also engaged in a little bit of a territorial battle for the upstairs. And I think it's one that Tiny Cat's more invested in than Marcel is invested in. Like, Marcel would be happy to share the upstairs with Tiny Cat and to play up here with Tiny Cat, but Tiny Cat just doesn't want him to come up here. Ever. For any reason. Okay. So this is just the issue, is that little bit where it sticks out. So what I think I'm going to do is actually just cover the back of the hat with some pattern paper so that it's not white. And then we really don't need much. There we go. That way, what sticks out the top will be both reinforced a little bit, as well as, it's so funny because you can see his head moving, like he's definitely watching everything that's going on. You're so funny, Marcel. You gonna be a big time crafter one day? Crafty cat. Okay, I know. I need this though. You can have it in a sec, all right? Marcel, no one can see what's happening. So anyway, I glued this to the back of the hat, and then we'll just trim it. All right, Marcel. Okay, here you go. You can have that. Aww. Okay, buddy. Up! Up! All right, so now I'm just gonna trim this. From around the hat. Did this ant just fall off Marcel? Oh! Trash can overturned. He wants the one in my hand. It's no fun unless it's in my hand. I understand. I get it. Hey, Marcel, I'm just going to leave the... There we go. I think you and I have a system now. I'm going to leave the trash can on its side, but in a place where I can still throw stuff in it. Luckily, the can that he prefers is the recycling bin. And I think that's because that's what has all the little paper scraps in it. All right, so now we're gonna put tape on the back of this and stick it down. He seems to have found a piece of paper that meets with his approval. And he's playing on the ground. Okay, now we'll go ahead and get this stuck down, and then we'll do the next one, or the reverse. I'm just going to lay it flat to burnish it. Okay. All right, so for the back, I'm going to just grab what's left of the paper. I actually think it's over, still on the paper trimmer. I'm going to see if I can grab the part that reads Merry Christmas. And we'll use that on the other side. And I can so go ahead and grab that. All right, so we've got that Merry Christmas right there. And then just need a little something to cover that line. And I'm just gonna look in the scraps. Just looking for something that can be cut out. So like this would be nice, but it's too big. But something like that. Oh, sparkle tape or ribbon would also work. And there are these snowflakes. There's also this candy cane. I actually really like the skate. It's just that the skate's not quite long enough, although it almost looks like a ribbon then. But I do have a little bit, that's a little too big, of an idea about the skate if we got something to look like a ribbon. So what I'm going to do is look for a scrap that has a ribbon, like one of the ornaments, and cut that. So let me look in this little small bag and see if I've got anything. See this, how this is just like a bow with a ribbon? That's kind of what I'm thinking. I just am looking for something that might be easier to cut out than that one. All right, that one's not going to work because there's just it's too busy with the greenery. So I'm going to look at bigger scraps. See if I can find something. This one, I think. Yeah, that one, you agree? You agree, Cheeto? All right. Whoa! Okay. Okay, so we'll go ahead and cut. Oop. Thank you. Okay. Gonna cut this whole thing, including the ornament and the star, okay? And actually, I'm gonna cut out the inside of the loops. Okay, so here we go. Hey, buddy. Welcome back. Can you imagine what he'd be like on a Zoom call? He'd want to be sitting on your face in front of the camera so that people could only pay attention to him. All right, so now we're gonna cut. You want this? Before I give you this, I'm going to take this star, okay? You can have the ornament. He's like, you can't fool me. I don't want the ones you want me to have. Yeah, so my sister had to take a really important work call, so I ended up taking Marcel to the vet. Fun times. Will I be selling this album? You mean like the actual physical one? Or do you mean, am I going to make a tutorial? For the actual physical one, I might keep it. Since it does have the cats in it, including Tiny Cat, since we made the Tiny Cat. It can be a Marcel's first Christmas. Yeah, you ready for your first Christmas? I'm just cutting out the insides of the skate. Okay. There we go. It's just always easier to cut out the inside before the outside when you're doing this kind of detailed cutting. All right. All right, so now I'm gonna ink these 3 items and then we'll find a place. Are you still here, sir? Aww. What a cutie. I need something you're leaning on. Okay, I'm sorry. I know, I took it. Okay, so we got that. There we go, that. With really itty bitty pieces like this, I'll just kind of brace it with my finger. I mean, yes, I get ink on my finger, but it's better than tearing the little itty bitty piece. Okay. So the plan now is to go ahead and let's ink this as well. All right. I'm going to put that like that. And put that like that. Like the skate is hanging. And maybe we'll put that right there. How's that? Cute, right? Yeah. Think that's cute, don't you, Marcel? You do. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. I can tell he is not quite himself yet. I mean, he's interested, but he's too sleepy to do anything about it. All right. Okay. All right, let's get the star down. And then the ornament string ribbon. All right. Okay, so then this is just gonna get taped and stuck down. He's too calm, yeah. And I don't think the skate's gonna hang down too much, but I am gonna go ahead and cover it with pattern paper on the back where it hangs down, just in case. That way, if anything is poking out, you know, it's got pattern paper on it and it's reinforced with the glue. Okay, so just gonna stick that down. All right. Hi, buddy. Hi. All right, so then we'll cut this. All right, so now there's pattern paper on the back of the skate. So if the back of the skate does show, then we'll, you know, it'll at least be snowy looking. Okay. Okay, buddy. I gotta move you, sir. I'm sorry about this, but yes. Aww. Let me get your eye. Thank you. Okay. All right. Now, I'm just gonna. All right. Let's just scooch. Thank you. Okay. All right. Good work. Good work. All right, so all right, so it does hang over just a little bit, so it was worth doing. All right, there we go. So that is gonna finish off. Okay, yeah, you got it, buddy. You got it. That finishes off pocket number 1. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a recording break here, and then we'll do pocket number 2. We'll get to work on its inserts. For those of you who are watching live, just hang tight. Nothing's going to change for you. For those of you who are watching in the archives or watching in the YouTube playlist, just go ahead to the next video in the series to see the inserts for file folder pocket number 2. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.